All right, Alyssa, and when we get started here, like you said, you've been hitting your driver pretty well. The iron's not quite as well. It was just kind of funny you didn't hit the driver too well here once you start hitting them for me. But again, what I'm going to say, and you were kind of drop kicking them, and that makes sense. See that your head has gone down so much, you know, from your start right there, and then you're just a skosh above the plane line, and you were kind of drop kicking them and slicing them some, starting out with that driver. And so you see how you're kind of crowding yourself starting out today. You see how those arms are kind of curved right there, right before impact. And then right there, they kind of straighten out. But you really don't want to have them be curving and then straightening out right at impact. So that's, as you stayed taller at the start of your downswing, you didn't have so many drop kicks. And so this is you feeling like you're staying up more, and your arms got extended better. So that's, again, you feeling like you're standing up more, and your arms got better, and the drop kicks went away. There you go. That one was better than what you started with. So your head's still going down, but you feel like you're really keeping it up. And then I asked you on a couple swings to really feel like your head's pulling away from it even. And this is what it looks like when you felt like you're pulling your head away from it as you start your downswing. But there, those hands turned over better. Arms got extended pretty well. And of course, you're going to feel like you're too far away from it and you're going to hit it thin. But that's getting better there, Alyssa. And like we saw, like your dad and I noticed, and you noticed too, you agreed with us after we mentioned it to you, when you take those practice swings to remind yourself of a good feel, you tend to make better swings at the ball and get better contact. Okay? So again, the three things there: make sure you're on plane on that downswing, go ahead and keep that head up, and then along those lines, just try to keep your legs more solid, because like we know, when you move the legs more, your head tends to go up more and down. All right? And then always look at that target before you swing. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said, and it enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.